Have you ever wondered if the ancient civilizations were influenced by forces beyond our understanding? Who were the Anunnaki and what role did they play in shaping our history? The term Anunnaki, derived from the ancient Sumerian language, directly translates to those who descended from the heavens or those who came down from the sky. This celestial connection has inspired innumerable theories and debates about their actual existence and nature, adding an element of mystery to their identity. The Anunnaki are often linked with the ancient Sumerian civilization, one of the oldest known human societies, which flourished approximately 4,000 years BCE in Mesopotamia, modern-day Iraq. The Sumerians were innovative and developed one of the earliest forms of writing. They also held a rich and intricate religious system, with the Anunnaki at its epicenter, perceived as the principal gods. The Anunnaki were not just mythical entities, they were intrinsically linked with the Sumerians' understanding of the universe and their place within it. Their myths and legends, as preserved in ancient scriptures, suggest a significant role played by the Anunnaki in the creation of humanity and the shaping of the world as we know it. Despite their clear prominence in ancient texts, the Anunnaki remain an unsolved mystery. Scholars, historians, and enthusiasts alike grapple with the question of their true nature. Were they divine entities, as the Sumerians believed, or were they, as some modern theories suggest, extraterrestrial beings who visited Earth eons ago, significantly influencing human civilization? These debates continue to fuel research and speculation, adding to the allure and mystery of the Anunnaki. Moreover, various ancient texts mention the Anunnaki's involvement in epic battles, power struggles, and their influence over human destiny. Their stories were not just tales, but were also recorded history and religious documents that shaped the beliefs of the Sumerians. Importance and relevance of the Anunnaki were of such magnitude that they were worshipped and revered long after the demise of the Sumerian civilization. As we delve deeper into the story of the Anunnaki, we encounter a world full of divine struggles, epic tales, and profound wisdom. We explore their pantheon, their roles, and their influence on Sumerian civilization and beyond. The civilization's religious, political, and cultural practices were significantly shaped by these supreme beings. They determined the fate of kings, guided the destinies of individuals, and were believed to have a hand in agricultural practices, legal codes, architectural feats, and possibly even the development of technologies that are, by today's standards, quite advanced. Through the millennia, the Anunnaki have endured in our collective consciousness, their stories passed down from generation to generation, their influence seen in the cultural and religious practices of civilizations that followed the Sumerians. They continue to inspire writers, filmmakers, and researchers, their mystery adding to their allure. The Anunnaki, despite their prominence in ancient texts and enduring influence, remain an enigma. Yet, despite this cloud of mystery, their story provides a fascinating window into the beliefs, culture, and technological advancements of one of the earliest known civilizations. Join us as we embark on a journey to unravel the myths and realities of the Anunnaki. Our journey begins in the cradle of civilization, ancient Sumer. This land, nestled between two of the most famous water bodies of the world, the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, is located in what we know today as Iraq. It was home to one of the first civilizations that we know of, the Sumerians, which emerged into prominence around 4000 BCE. The Sumerians were truly pioneers of their era, breaking new ground with their innovative achievements. They invented the first known form of writing, a system of communication that used various geometric shapes inscribed on clay tablets known as cuneiform. This breakthrough in communication allowed them to record their history, laws, and beliefs, thereby preserving their culture for future generations. In addition to this, they established complex city-states, each its own government and ruler. These city-states were independent entities, but they shared a common culture and language. Each city-state was centered around a temple dedicated to the deity of the city, demonstrating the Sumerians' deep religious devotion. Furthermore, the Sumerians fostered advancements in a variety of fields. They made significant strides in the arts, producing intricate sculptures and reliefs. They excelled in the sciences, developing sophisticated mathematics and astronomy. They also had a refined legal system that dealt with matters of property, trade, and criminal offenses. But what truly set the Sumerians apart was their intricate and profound religious beliefs. At the heart of these beliefs were the Anunnaki, a pantheon of gods whom the Sumerians revered as the principal deities of their society. The term Anunnaki, derived from their language, translates to those who descended from the heavens. This name was a fitting label for beings considered divine by the Sumerians. The Sumerians believed that the Anunnaki were not distant deities, but active participants in their world. They perceived their gods as overseeing every aspect of existence, from natural phenomena to the intricacies of human society. This belief was so deeply entrenched in Sumerian culture that it influenced their laws, rituals, and daily practices. The Sumerians depicted their deities in various ways. They created statues and reliefs, composed hymns and narrated myths, all of which showcased the richness and complexity of their divine world. The Anunnaki were not just symbols of power and authority to the Sumerians, but also of wisdom, love, and the fundamental forces of nature. The importance of the Anunnaki in Sumerian civilization is paramount. They were catalysts for their religious, social, and cultural practices. Every aspect of Sumerian life was connected to these deities, shaping their cities, influencing their laws, and directing their daily actions. These deities were not merely an aspect of Sumerian culture, they were the fundamental framework upon which it was built. The Anunnaki's role in the Sumerian civilization cannot be understated. The Sumerians believed the Anunnaki played a fundamental role in the creation of humanity. This belief is deeply ingrained in their ancient myths, particularly the epic of creation commonly referred to as Enuma Elish. This grand opus narrates an extraordinary cosmic saga, one in which the Anunnaki are not merely conceptualized as ethereal deities, but as dynamic characters intricately involved in the formation of life itself. They are portrayed as emblematic figures of immense power and profound wisdom, capable of crafting a world out of the primal chaos. The epic of creation unfolds an epic tale of divine struggle and cosmic order. It depicts the Anunnaki as supreme beings, embodying both the creative and destructive aspects of existence. Their power and wisdom were such that they could harness the raw elements of the universe, shaping the world from the formless void that once was. They were the architects of the cosmos, fashioning the heavens and the earth, the seas, and all life forms. However, the Anunnaki's most profound act, as revered in Sumerian tradition, was the creation of humankind. Central to this narrative is the figure of Enki, the deity of water and wisdom. Known for his cunning and intellectual prowess, Enki is said to have breathed life into the initial humans. Crafting them from the clay of the earth, this monumental act encapsulates the Anunnaki's intent to create beings capable of bearing the burden of labor for the deities. This creation of humans wasn't a frivolous act, but a meticulously strategized decision. Enki, in his infinite wisdom, realized that the gods needed beings who could toil on their behalf. Thus, humans were born of the earth, molded by divine hands and given life. However, the Anunnaki's involvement with humanity didn't cease with creation. Being the ever-benevolent benefactor, Enki took upon himself the duty to guide these new beings. He bestowed upon them the wisdom and knowledge necessary to thrive. He initiated them into the arts of civilization, agriculture, law, architecture, equipping them with the necessary skills to build societies and prosper. Despite this, the relationship between the Anunnaki and humans was riddled with conflicts. There were instances when the gods, notably Enlil, the stern deity of air and earth, considered humans more of an annoyance, a source of noise, disrupting their divine tranquility. This discord gave rise to myths of floods and divine retributions, narratives that resonate in the folklore of numerous ancient cultures. From a broader perspective, in the grand tapestry of Sumerian mythology, the role of the Anunnaki in the creation of humanity extends beyond the mere genesis of a new species. It is a profound reflection of the Sumerians' understanding of life, labor, knowledge, and the intricate between gods and mortals. The Anunnaki, as per Sumerian beliefs, were more than just celestial deities. They were the creators, infusing life into the very essence of humanity. The Anunnaki were a pantheon of deities, each with their own domain and responsibilities. The Anunnaki, a group of celestial, were the epitome of structured divinity, mirroring the well-organized Sumerian society. This organization was characterized by a hierarchical structure, a divine order that resonated the harmony and balance of the cosmos. So let's journey through this hierarchical universe, starting at its zenith. Commanding the celestial hierarchy was Anu, the god of the sky. Anu was considered the supreme deity, the king among gods presiding over the heavenly realm. His authority was supreme, his commands irrefutable. His celestial residence served as the observatory from where he would watch over the cosmos and preside over divine assemblies. Next in line was the formidable Enlil, the god who commanded the air and storms. Known for his execution of Anu's decrees, Enlil was a significant figure in the divine hierarchy. Often assigned the role of a stern ruler, he established his authority over the earth and its inhabitants. His verdicts were absolute, influencing the destinies of both divine and mortal beings. Sharing the high echelon with Enlil was Enki, the god of water and wisdom. Enki's character was distinct from his brother. He was crafty, astute, and known for his resourcefulness. Credited with the creation of humanity, Enki played a pivotal role in imparting knowledge and civilization to mankind. His dominion included the Abzu, a subterranean freshwater ocean which was a critical source of life-sustaining water. Anu, Enlil, and Enki constituted the core of the Anunnaki hierarchy, the celestial triumvirate that commanded the divine order. However, the celestial bureaucracy was not limited to these three. The pantheon was expansive, with numerous other deities, each with their own specific realms. From Ninlil, the goddess of air and Enlil's consort, to Ninhursag, the mother goddess, the Anunnaki pantheon was vibrant and diverse. The celestial order extended to include minor deities, divine attendants, and demigods, each contributing to the grand cosmic drama, echoing the Sumerian belief that every entity in the universe had its own place and purpose. This intricate divine hierarchy was not solely about power and authority, it was also a symbol of balance and harmony. An impeccably organized cosmology, the Anunnaki pantheon mirrored the Sumerians' perception of the universe, reflecting their understanding of balance and harmony within a cosmic order. This celestial hierarchy provided a divine framework to Sumerian society, guidance for their daily lives, influencing their beliefs and molding their worldview. The Anunnaki pantheon reflected a complex and structured cosmology, a reflection of the Sumerians' understanding of the universe. This celestial hierarchy served as a divine mirror of Sumerian society, shaping their worldview and guiding their daily lives. Among the Anunnaki, there were gods and goddesses who held significant sway over the Sumerian people. In the pantheon of these divine beings, two formidable figures prominently emerge from the celestial hierarchy, capturing the awe and reverence of the Sumerian civilization. Inanna, known as the goddess of love, fertility, and warfare, and Utu, the sun god and the arbiter of justice, command attention for their distinct influence and roles. Inanna, also known as Ishtar in Akkadian, was a deity of many contradictions. She embodied love and fertility, symbolizing the nurturing elements of nature. She was a beacon of hope for those desiring children, a guide for lovers, and a protector of the pregnant and birthing women. Simultaneously, she was also a goddess of warfare, demonstrating the Sumerians' perception of the balance between creation and destruction, life and death, love and conflict. Temples, towering structures of worship, were erected in her honor, resonating with hymns and rituals conducted to showcase her paramount significance in Sumerian society. But Inanna was not just an isolated figure. Her influence permeated the societal fabric, transforming her into the embodiment of the feminine divine. Her duality became a vivid illustration of the intrinsic interconnectedness of life's seemingly opposing aspects. As her worship proliferated, she morphed from a celestial entity into a living symbol of life's complexities, a testament to the inseparable bond between the nurturing force of love and the destructive power of warfare. On the other side of the spectrum, we find Utu, or Shamash in Akkadian, the god of the sun and justice. His daily traverse across the heavens represented the inescapable progression of time and the cyclical nature of existence, serving as a constant reminder of life's transitory nature. But Utu was more than just a symbol. He was a vigilant guardian, a divine judge whose penetrating sun rays were believed to discern truth from falsehood. His role emphasized the Sumerians' perception of justice as an all-seeing, unerring force, shaping their sense of morality and righteousness. Inanna and Utu, despite their contrasting domains, together formed a comprehensive representation of Sumerian life and beliefs. They symbolized love, fertility, warfare, the sun and justice, mirroring the multifaceted interests and aspirations of the Sumerian civilization. They transcended their celestial status to become active participants in the everyday life of the Sumerians, shaping their decisions, influencing their actions, and molding their worldview. The roles of Inanna and Utu within the Anunnaki pantheon shine a spotlight on the complex and intricate nature of these divine entities. Each deity was not a one-dimensional figure, but a multifaceted embodiment of various aspects of life and existence, carrying unique responsibilities within their domains. These deities, with their diverse domains, showcased the multifaceted nature of the Anunnaki and their influence on Sumerian life. They are testament to the intricate tapestry of beliefs that shaped the ancient Sumerian civilization and its understanding of the cosmos. Our understanding of the Anunnaki is largely derived from ancient mythological texts. These texts, imprinted on earthenware tablets, remain as vestiges of a time long past, shedding light on the mysteries of the Sumerian and Akkadian civilizations. Among these preserved documents, the Atrahasis stands out, a Babylonian epic narrating the genesis of humankind. Here, the Anunnaki, fatigued from their laborious efforts on Earth, bring forth humans to shoulder their workload. This account not only portrays the Anunnaki as divine creators, but also sets the hierarchical structure between the deities and mankind. Following the Atrahasis, we come across the globally acclaimed Epic of Gilgamesh. This archaic story, often hailed as the inaugural masterpiece of literature, provides us with a peek into the exchanges between the Anunnaki and humans. Character of Gilgamesh himself is depicted as a being part god, part human, thus highlighting the significant influence of the Anunnaki on human civilization. Furthering our exploration, we encounter the Enuma Elish, also known as the Epic of Creation. This Mesopotamian saga elucidates celestial conflict among the gods, culminating in the birth of the earth and the cosmos. The Anunnaki, spearheaded by the divine entity Marduk, assume crucial roles in this cosmic opera, thereby reaffirming their prime position in ancient mythology. These texts, penned thousands of years ago, revive a world where gods and humans cohabited and engaged with one another. The Anunnaki were not remote divine figures, but were integral players in the world, their actions shaping everything from the inception of mankind to societal operations. Despite the disappearance of the Sumerians and Akkadians, their narratives persist, conserved in the guise of these archaic texts. Each story, each line, unveils another aspect of the Anunnaki, sketching a multifaceted portrait of these celestial beings. All of these ancient artifacts give us insights into the Anunnaki's significant presence in human society. They served as the early architects of civilization, guiding through the dawn of civilization and beyond. They played a role in the establishment of societal norms and even influenced the moral and ethical fabric of these societies. Their influence was not only spiritual but also practical. They were seen as the patrons of various crafts and professions, and their divine wisdom was invoked to guide human endeavors. Every aspect of life, from agriculture and warfare, art and science, bore the imprint of the Anunnaki. In conclusion, the tales of the Anunnaki offer a vivid panorama of a time when men and gods were intertwined. Their presence left an indelible mark on the societies of the past, shaping their cultures, beliefs, and philosophies in profound ways. These ancient texts serve as a window into the past, revealing the profound influence the Anunnaki had on ancient cultures. From the creation of man to the shaping of civilizations, the Anunnaki's fingerprints are etched across the canvas of history. The Anunnaki's influence extended far beyond Sumer, leaving an indelible mark on other ancient civilizations. They laid the groundwork for the spiritual systems of many ancient societies, including those of Akkad, Babylon, and Assyria. Their pantheon, brimming with deities personifying elemental forces, human feelings, and celestial bodies, permeated into the religious architecture of these cultures. This integration wasn't merely a process of adoption, but of adaptation and interpretation tailored to the local societal norms, and the Sumerian embodiment of love, fertility, and warfare was embraced and worshipped as Ishtar in Akkadian mythology. Utu, the sun deity, received recognition as Shamash in Akkadian and Babylonian pantheons. The Anunnaki, under different names and forms, greatly impacted the art, literature, and religious rituals of these civilizations. Their tales and myths were shared, reshaped, and incorporated into the folklore of these societies. However, the Anunnaki's influence wasn't fixed. Over many centuries, the Near East experienced the emergence of new empires, the induction of innovative ideas, and the evolution of religious beliefs. As societal changes ensued, the reverence for the Anunnaki gradually declined. Their temples, once bustling with devotees, fell into disuse and decay. The rituals faded from collective memory, and their names were slowly erased from the pages of history. Yet the Anunnaki's presence didn't vanish completely. Parts of their mythology endured, trickling into later religious traditions and cultural customs. The Epic of Creation, for instance, shares remarkable similarities with creation accounts in the Abrahamic faiths. The tale of the Great Flood, first recorded in the Sumerian Epic of Gilgamesh, resonates with the biblical narrative of Noah's Ark. The Anunnaki thus left a lasting legacy. Despite the decline in their worship, their influence was far from waning. Their stories and myths, intertwined with the thread of human history, became a reservoir of inspiration, fueling the human imagination with a plethora of ideas. These narratives have not only shaped our historical understanding, but have also enriched our cultural tapestry. Even as their worship declined, the Anunnaki's legacy endured, their influence echoing through the ages. In the modern era, the Anunnaki continue to captivate the imagination of many. This is largely due to the unique allure of the age-old pantheon, steeped in tales of divine conflicts and the genesis of life. The narratives of Anunnaki have found a niche in contemporary discourse, predominantly within alternative historical theories and experimental fiction. This ancient Sumerian pantheon has been reimagined in the modern narrative as extraterrestrial entities who paid a visit to our planet in prehistoric times. This interpretation, which is often linked to the ancient astronaut hypothesis, suggests that these celestial entities were technologically superior aliens who had a direct impact on the evolution of human civilization. There is a school of thought that suggests that they generously shared their encyclopedic knowledge and exceptional skills, thereby steering the course of our history ways that orthodox historical accounts fail to elucidate. This conjecture has seeped into the mainstream consciousness and popular culture, leaving its mark on books, films, and even video games. Here, the Anunnaki are portrayed as supernatural beings, armed with unfathomable power and knowledge. This modern interpretation has sparked a lot of interest, sparked intense debates, and has, of course, been met with a healthy dose of skepticism. While these theories have a certain charm and appeal, it's crucial to remember that mainstream academia does not corroborate these assertions. Historians and archaeologists depend heavily on palpable evidence and stringent methodologies to comprehend our past. The idea of the Anunnaki as ancient astronauts, while highly intriguing, lacks the robust, verifiable evidence necessary to be recognized as a historical fact. Nevertheless, the undying interest in the Anunnaki is a testament to our collective obsession with the unknown, the unexplored. It underlines our ceaseless curiosity about our origins and the infinite universe that exists beyond the confines of our planet. This continues to reflect our love for stories that defy the constraints of time and space, that blur the thin line, that reality from imagination. In the grand scheme of things, whether you perceive the Anunnaki as divine entities from ancient mythology or as visitors from far-flung galaxies, their intrigue continues to grip us. They serve as a beacon of humanity's persevering quest for understanding. They represent our insatiable quest for knowledge, our intrinsic desire to unravel the of the cosmos. These theories, while sparking a sense of wonder and debate, remind us of the enduring fascination with the Anunnaki. The Anunnaki, whether myth or reality, have left a lasting imprint on human history. This intriguing statement is the cornerstone of our deep exploration into the enigmatic and mysterious Anunnaki. These ancient deities, whose existence is intertwined with the annals of human civilization, have left behind a rich tapestry of mythology and lore that invites both curiosity and analysis. originating from the ancient civilization of Sumeria, which sprouted from the fertile ground of Mesopotamia around 4,000 years before the Common Era. They were considered to be the principal deities. These celestial beings were both revered and feared by the Sumerians, who believed that they played a pivotal role in the very creation of humanity. They were seen as divine architects, laying the foundations for the world and its inhabitants. Myths, legends, and stories like the Epic of Creation, deftly intriguing tales of divine struggle, creation, and the formation of the world, with the Anunnaki at the very heart of these narratives. This pantheon of gods and goddesses, meticulously organized in a hierarchical structure, were believed to govern various aspects of the universe. Each deity held dominion over different realms, covering the vast expanse from the sky to the earth, and governing aspects from love to justice. Prominent figures within the Anunnaki pantheon included Anu, Enlil, Enki, Inanna, and Utu. The narratives of stern ruler Enlil, wise creator Enki, along with the other Anunnaki, are meticulously etched in cuneiform script on ancient clay tablets. These ancient manuscripts, including the Atrahasis, the Epic of Gilgamesh, and the Enuma Elish, serve as the primary sources of our knowledge about the Anunnaki, providing a valuable insight into their divine dynamics and intricate relationships. It is interesting to note that the influence of the Anunnaki was not confined to Sumeria alone. Their deified presence seeped into neighboring civilizations like Akkad, Babylon, and Assyria, their deities seamlessly incorporated into local mythology. This demonstrates their widespread influence and the extent of their reach. As new empires rose and religious beliefs evolved in the ancient Near East, the worship of the Anunnaki started to wane. Yet despite the passage of time and the rise of new religions, their mythology endured. It survived, leaving an indelible legacy that has transcended the boundaries of time and geography. In contemporary times, the Anunnaki have sparked the imagination of many, particularly those intrigued by alternative history and ancient astronaut theory. While some theories audaciously propose that the Anunnaki were extraterrestrial beings who visited Earth and influenced the course of human civilization, mainstream scholarship generally does not endorse ideas. However, the legacy of the Anunnaki persists undiminished by time. It serves as a testament to our relentless pursuit of understanding the enigmas of our universe. It's a fascinating chronicle of a powerful narrative that has captivated the human imagination for centuries. As we continue to explore our past, the Anunnaki serve as a testament to the human quest for understanding the mysteries of our universe.